Oh my god. You're good. Okay, Amy, welcome. Welcome. This is Amy.
Hi.
We do tea and talking together. Please check out tea and talking. We have like 2 followers. Please, we need more.
We have 2 followers. We have more than that.
Oh yeah, they're not just bots. They're actually real people.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we might have like maybe 2 bots. I hope we don't.
But who actually watches our podcast because they love us?
I hope people actually watch our podcast. It'd be very interesting if they didn't. Oh, actually, no, I can't even lie because I've actually subscribed to people just for the sake of subscribing, just to get people on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have. Because I'm nice like that. I wonder if people are nice like that.
Not me.
Oh my gosh.
Like, if I don't find you entertaining, I'm not going to subscribe until you become more entertaining.
Oh, while you're doing this, I wonder if people are watching this and they also feel that mask acne. Because I'm starting to get, you see that on my chin?
Me too.
It's such a bother. Oh my goodness.
I would literally die.
But I'm a human.
No, you're a bear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm a bear today. I forgot about that. I wish I brought my kitty cat one, seeing as how, Halloween.
I'm gonna buy you cat ears. Okay, so today we're going to be doing Amy's makeup. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a natural peach toned makeup on Amy, beautiful Amy. Mm-hmm. And hopefully you guys can see how to work with deeper skin tones. Obviously I'm not deep in skin tone, so I can't really demonstrate that for you guys. And I know a lot of people on the Beauty Talk group, they have much deeper skin tones. So this one's for you guys. And if you ever want to do makeup for a friend with deeper skin tone, this is what y'all have to do. All right, concealer. This concealer is actually really nice. It's kind of lighter than your actual color, but it brightens up the eyes really well. I'm gonna use it as primer.
Yeah, they're just fun fact. The only reason why I end up using a lighter tone is because it's weird. During the summertime, I do darken quite a bit, but then I quickly lighten up skin tones in the fall and winter and stuff.
It's that Puerto Rican skin.
It definitely is that Puerto Rican skin.
Puerto Rican vibe.
Yeah, so it's a pain, unfortunately, which is why I always end up getting lighter. So the only time it doesn't work out is during the summertime, when I should honestly use a darker tone, but I don't. But then throughout the rest of it, I use a lighter tone.
And then like the skin tone, it's like so different that it looks like you just wiped sunscreen all over yourself, but you didn't blend it in.
Yep, that's exactly what it looks like. But it's still not bad because I don't really care if I have... Because that actually legitimately happens, though, in the summertime when I put sunblock on.
Oh, I know that look.
Yeah.
I know that look.
Yeah, and I don't care because I'm like, okay, I'd rather not damage my skin and just look like an idiot with my sunblock.
Straight facts.
And on top of that, I don't have to look older when I get older, if that makes sense.
Yeah. At this point, I'm using this concealer a little bit as a highlight, like that inner highlight, because in some areas, it's so much lighter, but you know what? This is a good look.
Mm.
And we're doing foundation over this, so you're not going to look ashy or anything.
Mm. I know. I like using that one primer that you just put on earlier. Actually, yeah, I got that from one of those makeup boxes or something like that.
Oh, Birchbox?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, no, the BoxyCharm thing.
Oh, BoxyCharm?
Yeah.
Mm.
I got that, and I was like, oh my goodness, where has this been my entire life?
Yeah, plug that in. Use code Amy to get 50%. No, she's not an influencer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sorry, guys. I'm no influencer.
Use code Amy on Tea and Talking to get 20... Oh, not Tea and Talking. Use code Amy20 to get 20% off your first order at goldenlifetea.com.
Whoa.
That's that real shit. And yes, you are an influencer.
Oh, that's so nice.
You are actually an influencer. I just gave you a code.
I hope I influence people to do better things in life. If there's one thing I would want to do.
Gotta get that influence. Your makeup seriously looks so good. Okay, real quick, one of the tricks to, if you have... Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. But when you have that kind of peach fuzz on your face, I'm so sorry.
No, I have it.
I know, I have it too, but like I always feel bad talking about it. But when you have that peach fuzz and you're not willing to dermaplane, you're not willing to shave your face, just apply foundation like this.
There you go. See, I'm learning something new.
and that goes right over the fuzz, and it kind of presses the fuzz down, especially when you're using a liquid or cream-based foundation, like this, what is it, Lancome one?
Yeah.
Or the Kevin Aucoin Skin Balm. That one is really, really good. And you use your brush to just press that down, and the peach fuzz will stick, and it'll like behave more. So definitely don't do this, because I noticed when I was doing it, it was kind of lifting up a little bit of that peach fuzz. So just FYI. And you can do it here too. I have a mustache, so I do that every single day. I have a mustache.
Yeah, oh man, like I have the yellow thing, the yellow shaver thing. So I try and shave, and I'm not about to have it. It's kind of like shave. You know how there's a distinct time when to shave? Because there's a fine line between getting like razor bumps. And that fine line between like, yeah, it's like my razor's gonna grab the hair and it's gonna be clean and nice.
Yeah, you need to have a really good razor, and you have to always replace it. And some people seriously just don't have the time, and I don't blame them.
Oh no, mine's brand new. I just wait until it's a good time to do it.
So I'm gonna do your eyebrows. Should we lift your brows? I think we should. All right, let's do it.
Hey, do whatever you want. I don't even know what it means to lift eyebrows. Didn't know that was a thing.
I did this on you last time, actually, the soap brows. So I'm gonna do a spray of water, or like Fix Plus, whatever, and we're gonna do some soap, and we're just gonna pick this up.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
And don't do too much soap, because you're if you use too much soap, you're gonna ruin your life on that.
Oh, well, I mean, I would like to think that it comes off when I'm in the shower.
It won't. It'll literally ruin your life if you use too much soap.
Oh.
So you can only use 1 drop.
Wow, okay, I didn't know that.
All right, and also you can't use too much soap when you're like gliding through it. You just want to use a little tiny bit. It's gonna clump up if you use too much, and it's also going to be really heavy, and it's gonna separate the lashes too much. So you want to, I mean, not the lashes, the brows. So you want to make the brows really fluffy and really delicate, and you don't want them to look too intense. And the advantage over gel that the soap brow has is that it makes the brows, like, it doesn't separate and make the brows look as stringy as if you were to use a gel. So that's why people do soap.
Dang, I did not know.
It makes it look really nice and fluffy.
Cool, good to know.
Yeah, because I have to keep explaining as I'm going, because everybody likes learning as they go, but I noticed that in my beauty talk lessons, like over Zoom, I didn't really speak as I was doing it, so people weren't really following it. So I felt really, really bad. So I had to answer a million questions, but then I learned how to narrate a little bit more as I went.
Yeah, but that's interesting. I didn't know that. See, even I'm learning. Like, I don't know a lot about makeup. I actually don't watch a lot of stuff either, because I feel like it's hard for me to find someone that matches my skin tone.
Well, you got yourself right here. You can watch this video.
That is so true.
It's literally you. Maybe in the summer you can't relate anymore, but then I'll do another one. Yeah. And also my friend Monica, she told me that I needed to smile more in my videos, because I look really unfriendly. So my solution to that is to just like keep myself out of frame.
Oh, that's so sad. But I think you're really friendly. I mean, then again, I wouldn't be friends with you if you weren't friendly.
Yeah, Amy.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I won't move my eyebrows.
Oh my god. I actually don't mind it quite that much, because I like that challenge. I like a challenge.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, so we're gonna just go through the soap. For me, I don't really like to use dip brow when I'm doing soap brows, because I just find it to be not like a good pair. That's just my opinion though. So I like to do a soap brow in the beginning, and then I just like to fill it in with powder as much as I can, and whatever I can't get with the powder. I actually don't think that I need any other product, so scratch that. Just soap and powder.
What's a dip brow?
Dip brow is this right here. It's like a cream brow
What?
thing. It's like eyeliner, but for your brows.
No way. Man, this is so crazy what makeup's doing lately. Like, I don't know half of these things. Like, you're explaining this to somebody who really, really doesn't do makeup.
It's all good, yo. My makeup when I first started was just straight garbage. It was hot garbage.
Yeah, that's how I think everyone starts off. But like, yeah, no, mine
No,
was
not
bad.
anymore. Because nowadays people have a million videos to reference. So now you're not gonna catch people going through that weird phase in high school where their like eyes are all like messed up and their brows are all jacked up. You know, people aren't gonna go through that awkward phase anymore because there's so much resources out there, and you're not gonna
True.
you're not have that ugly duckling phase where you don't know what you're doing.
Man, I wonder how people end up getting that smooth, flawless skin, because no matter what I do, like, I mean, admittedly, I refuse to go to a dermatologist because I'm really afraid of taking medication,
Mhm.
period.
Oh, totally.
So I know that maybe medically there's something I could do, but like, I don't know, like God gave me skin.
Here's something
I'm just thankful.
So the trick is, the skincare routine that's like making every single pore disappear. The trick is you open your phone, you download Facetune, you put a picture of yourself,
Mhm.
and then you use the blur feature.
Really?
That's the skincare routine. You're
What?
welcome.
That's
That'll be
cheating.
$500.
Yeah, I was like, that's cheating. What the heck?
Is it cheating though?
I mean,
I actually thought about it a
yeah.
little bit. Yeah, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
I mean, no, I'm saying I don't mind you doing that, but I'm saying like all those people are like, hey, the key to flawless skin like mine, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like they end up doing that. I'm like, wow, like that's crazy.
That's
And
something
they're
to
like,
think
drink
about.
water, and I'm like, but I do drink water. I drink so much water to the point where sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
That's something to think about. Drinking water helps. Don't stop doing it. But something to think about is whether or not it's ethical for, or actually whether or not it should be allowed for companies that use influencers to say like this product caused me to have clear skin when in reality they use Facetune, or this detox tea caused me to lose this weight when in reality I went to Colombia and I got liposuction. You know.
Yeah, that is true.
I wonder if it's something that should be regulated or if it's something that's just like should be socially taboo to do that because it's so fake, and not only that, but it's really harmful to mental health.
Yeah, see, I don't mind people doing those things. Like I have nothing
Mhm.
against that, and I'm sure you don't either. I know
Like
you don't.
companies or people though.
No, people choosing to do whatever they
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do, but
Yeah.
like just blatantly lying to the public, like, oh yeah, this is how, yeah, like that's what I feel wronged by.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't try and convince people like, oh, this product works, because then you have people that waste their time and money. Oh, their money is so important because then they're like, oh, maybe it's because I didn't use it long enough, so they end up buying more and more of it, and it just damages them.
Yeah, with the skincare, it's like kind of with mascaras, they've been doing that forever. So when you go to CVS and you see a mascara ad, on the bottom you see the fine print that says, "Oh, this is photoshopped and this is not actually a picture of a real human."
Mm-hmm.
Or like they put eyelash extensions into this and then they took a picture.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have that disclaimer though, but it's like really tiny.
I know that there's only been a few times when like I've actually liked people mascara and I know that they use mascara because you could see like the lines like of the like clumping or whatever, and it looks really pretty despite the clumping.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one I have right now actually looks pretty, but I have really I have long lashes, but I don't have fullness in them. Like I have really spaced out, like I have thin hair.
So look straight ahead.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing this look right here, I'm trying to do a gradient look. So I'm going to do 2 to 3 colors. And the way that I do it is her eyes, they don't come up and they don't come down. They're like straight. So I can just have her close her eyes or whatever. But normally when you're doing eye makeup for someone else, you just tell them to look down. That way you can see their eye crease. Because when your eyes are closed completely, you can't really see that. If you're doing a look that focuses on doing a cut crease, it's really important to have her eyes open during this. As long as like her eyes are open when you're drawing this crease, you can tell her to close them later on. But that's just something I wanted to mention. Yeah. But that's if you're doing makeup for someone else. That's really important to always be like aware of where their anatomy is because everyone's super different. So I'm gonna do brown on the inside. And the reason why I'm doing brown is because I want to darken this area. And I know for this look, I don't want to make it too dark, but I specifically want to darken this area because I want to add that pop of highlight. I want to add a little bit of pink highlight. I think that would look so good. That would look so bomb. Especially since we're doing our podcast in a few minutes. It's going to look really good under the camera lights. And I'm not going to do that contour thing that I do in every single lesson because she already has a really good bone structure and she has a nose that like actually comes out, you know? So I don't need to do any of that contouring. I actually want to keep it the way that it is. Any further contouring will make her eyes look too deep set, in my opinion. And I'm going to take my Pat McGrath palette. I'm going to use this right here. This is like a super fun everyday look, right, Amy?
I hope so.
Oh yeah, you can't see it.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, I can't see it, but I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Take my word for it.
By the way, let me know if I ever need to close my eyes or anything like that.
Oh, that's all good.
Because I'm trying to listen in on what you're doing.
Oh yeah, and also for professional makeup artists, when you're working on someone who's not just like your friend, but like a client, you really have to tell them to do everything. If you want them to close their eyes fully, tell them. And if you can't have them close their eyes all the way, you should tell them like as soon as you can. Because if the person doesn't know what to do, they're just gonna do whatever they want. And sometimes it's like, you know, it could mess up the makeup. Oh my god, I'm sweating, Amy.
Yeah, me too. It's because it's gonna be 77 today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do this highlight. I'm gonna actually mix this peach color with the highlight color, and it's gonna be really, really freaking bright. Let me see if I can show the camera. I can't. I'm gonna I tried to do that like influencer swatch thing, but it just like completely failed. Just a little bit more highlight. And I don't want it to be too bright because I want this to read on camera as a highlight, but I don't want it to look too crazy because this is supposed to be reminiscent of more like a natural look. That's about it.
I need to buy some more lashes.
Oh yeah. Look up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the lashes, you can reuse them for sure. Just make sure to disinfect. Course.
Yep.
You can use lashes as much as you want until they're like completely just misshapen and
really
just about to fall apart.
I didn't know that. I thought you were supposed to like there's like a time limit to when you can use that.
Oh, they just tell you like, hey, you can probably use this eyelash 20 times before it falls apart.
What? I didn't know that. I wouldn't have thrown out my other ones then because they were still fine.
You can't follow the expiration date. Sometimes you can't follow it to a T.
Dang it. What the heck? I could have just... You know what? It's okay. What's done is done.
Now you know.
Yep, now I know.
Now you know. Amy has kind of round eyes. Look at the camera, please. Thank you. So she has kind of round eyes. So when you're trying to accentuate round eyes, you don't want to point this out too far. You don't want to make it go too high because then she'll look like this. And then you want to just even out, give that like nice little halo shape. And what we're doing is we're gonna swing some of that color right underneath, and then we're gonna build it up towards the outer corner, and we're gonna pop that pink shade into the outer corner as a like that bright pop of color, and it looks really, really, really good. And I'm just not gonna highlight her brow bone. I'm just gonna leave it as is so it looks nice and fresh and it doesn't look like too many layers.
Cool. Sounds good.
And this highlight in the inner corner is just for fun, and I think it looks so good. It makes that look just that much more fun and interesting. So now we're gonna do our mascara.
Okay, here we go.
I'm using Amy's mascara.
Yeah. That one's my current fave.
Oh, the Lily lashes? I wanna try that. Okay, look up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So Amy has really amazing lower lashes, and not everyone is blessed with this much length. So just do the best you can. If you think that you don't have enough length, pick up a lengthening mascara that's a little bit more fluid. And if you think that you have length, in Amy's case, she has a lot of length, but not a lot of volume, get a volumizing get a volumizing mascara like the Lily Lashes one. This one is very volumizing. It's not necessarily lengthening. And I've been in situations where we've hired professional makeup artists, like we worked with professional makeup artists, and they poked my eye. And I've been in situations where I was technically the professional, and I poked them in the eye, and like it just happens, you know. Just take the L, and no one's gonna die from that. You know, you move on. So long story short, it doesn't really matter if you poke them in the eye. Just try your best not to do it like 5 more times in one session, you know?
I mean, I'm always the one worried about me sitting down and me moving.
All right, guys.
That's similar to the one that I have. Oh my gosh, is this the same color or no? Oh no, it's not.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, you guys gotta pay attention. This Hourglass, Hourglass makes amazing blushes for any skin tone. It's not gonna make you look ashy, even though it's got like a bit of a highlight in it. And this is actually my favorite blush for medium skin tones. Ooh, me.
Ooh la la.
So when I'm doing her face shape, Amy has an oval face shape, which is the ideal face shape for women. So when we do oval face shapes, we just accentuate the ovalness. We're not trying to make it wider. We're not trying to make it more narrow. What I like to do is I like to apply directly onto the middle of the cheek, the apple of the cheek. I don't even need her to I don't even need to figure it out because I know where her apple of the cheeks are because I always see you smile. So I can kind of figure it out. I kind of remember the positioning. So I'm starting out right here. I'm radiating from the middle towards this entire cheek. And I'm going in more or less in a circular motion, like a crest sweep. And if you want to make this a little bit more cutesy, you can take this across the bridge of the nose, swap this out for a smaller brush, go this way, and then you get that super cute anime girl look that I know Amy is obsessed with.
Oh my goodness. Everyone's gonna know I'm a weeaboo.
Everybody already knows Amy.
I know, honestly, it's no secret. I ain't no secret closet weeaboo.
Gotta be proud of it too. I know you're proud of that.
I'm so proud.
Okay. So we are gonna pop these eyelashes on.
Eyes open, close, what?
I would say, look down.
Okay.
Ooh, first try. I should not be cheering. After the amount of times I've done this, I should not be cheering that I got it on the first try.
I don't know why my left eye is watering when there's nothing wrong.
Oh, there's something wrong. There's a big old finger poking your eye. So I don't blame you.
Oh no.
Get watery.
No, I literally feel nothing. Dang, that was fast. What the heck?
And if you ever need to correct what you did with the eyelashes, if you find that there's a little gap anywhere, because I know I waited a long time for the lashes to set. I did her whole blush while we were doing it. So you can actually take a tiny brush. I need to find a tiny brush.
A tiny one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
You got one.
So just take a tiny brush, a little itty bitty bit of glue. Get the glue on just the tip only and dip it into wherever there's a gap and immediately press it.
See, I did not know that. And
you've successfully hid your mistake. So now that this is kind of dry, I'm gonna just get in with some eyeliner just to even it out. So you can kind of conceal where the edge of her lashes end, so you can conceal that with a little bit of a wing. You're just a little tiny bit watery, but it's all good.
Oh, really? Just a little? Okay, cool. I thought it was super watery, and I was like, no, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. But I did a little eyeliner to blend in the fake lashes with her real lash line. And also to hide the beginning and the end of the lashes, because these ones are technically pretty thick. The band is thin. Are. Yeah, the band is thin, but it looks pretty apparent when you just stick it on. And what you can do afterwards, you can take your eyelash curler and you can smash them together, or you can just leave it natural. It really depends, because I find that when you curl it again after that, you blend the lashes together, yes, but then it becomes a lot more present, the fake lashes. So if you want to leave them a little bit more natural, I would say, because she already curled her lashes before we applied, this is fine. Now we're going to go into the lip color. So what lip color would you like, Amy?
I was gonna say a natural color would be fine for me. Not the shimmery one. I don't know actually.
Because I can blend this with balm, so it becomes much lighter. So instead of this, it's gonna be more like this. Okay, so when you mix a lip color with balm, you don't have to make it too precise. Because it's going to be so sheer. So what I like to do is I like to kind of blend it and feather it at the lip line. So it's just that hint of color and it's not too heavy. So when you do a natural makeup look, you don't want it to appear as too much. So you always want to go lighter. And the easiest way to go lighter is to go sheer. But when you go sheer, you also can take the liberty to blend it and feather it and overline it a little bit. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. For me, when I go sheer, I always overline because it's so easy. You just feather it out a little bit slightly past your natural lip line. And then your lips look bigger. And because there's that gloss element, your lips look even bigger. Okay, so when you're working with deeper skin, this is actually something that's really common. When you're working with deeper skin, you need to contour the top of the head because the foundation, it's going to match her face, but it's not going to match her forehead. So if you don't want to get two foundations, just contour the top of her forehead and it's going to look the same. I promise, it's going to look the same.
Yeah. I've definitely had to deal with that several times. That's why I'm saying it's fine.
Yeah, so then we're gonna go into her cheek contour and I'm just gonna give her a little something here just so she doesn't look ashy. This is the quickest way to not look ashy, by the way, because you need that difference in the color between your forehead and your face, as well as between your cheekbone and temples and the rest of your face. So you can also contour the jawline if you want to. This part isn't really important, but some people do have a darker jawline like naturally than their cheek. So it's nice to take that contour and go all over the face. I'm not trying to accentuate I'm not trying to make her face look bigger or smaller, so I'm just going to go in that oval shape. I'm just going to follow her natural bone structure. And that way her face doesn't look too different. And you know, a lot of people, they try to make their faces more oval by doing contour. That's the whole entire goal, to get that oval shape. So when you have square faces, diamond, heart-shaped faces, you're always trying to contour it into an oval. But when you start out with an oval face, you still need to do a lot of work so that it doesn't look too different and you maintain that beautiful, well-balanced shape. So when you're contouring and when you're applying blush, everything needs to be well-balanced so that her face doesn't look too different and her cheeks don't look too small or too big and her chin doesn't look too big because we contoured her cheeks. Right before we start filming Tea and Talking, what I like to do is I like to go into my HD powder. Shoot, I don't even have my big one. I only have this little freaking sample. No. But Makeup Forever HD powder, if you're working in film, if you do videos a lot, if you vlog, get you one of these. So,
I think I have yours downstairs too.
True facts. I'm gonna get another one for upstairs. So what you do is you take your HD powder and you start blending and you buff and you really go into it. So this product melts into wherever you have texture. You do have a little bit of texture here. I'm so sorry, Amy, but you have a little bit of texture here and I'm just going to hide that. And as you can see, I'm really going into it because with the HD powder, if you powder it like this, like a setting powder, it's going to give you flashback, like James Charles, I'm so sorry. Oh. like that situation where his foundation was fine, but it looked white and he looked white as a sheet, and a part of that could have been attributed to flashback. So you want to be careful. And I'm gonna do this around your T-zone because you're a little bit oily, and oily people tend to have more texture around the nose area. It just is what it is.
Oh, that's me naturally.
That's also me.
Oh man, I have so much.
7 days a week.
I have the T-zone acne.
Oh yeah, same. And I'm gonna hide her mask acne. Sorry, Amy, I'm gonna hide your mask acne.
Oh man, please do.
I don't like talking about it because you're right here in front of me and I'm like, Amy has acne, but I feel so bad. But no. We're gonna hide it with HD powder. So the reason we use HD powder separate from setting powder is that when you buff this in, as thoroughly as I am right now. So after you buff this in, when you, if you don't mind, lean in towards the camera. So we're shooting this in 4K, and as you can see, Amy's skin looks perfect, and a lot of it is attributed to the HD powder. It blends into the skin and it blurs any texture. It blurs acne and it blurs fine lines. Makeup Forever HD powder. All right, Amy, how do you feel? How do you look? You look good.
I look pretty. I don't know. You guys tell me, because I don't know how I look in this camera right now. I'm staring into a lens. Oh wait, hold on. Here. Ready? Yeah, it looks good.
All right, guys. Let's. Okay, can we?
There we go.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching today's lesson. I hope anyone who's a deeper skin tone like this, I hope that if you have an issue with being ashy or like having ashy foundations, this helped you in any way, shape, or form. I'm actually not too used to doing deeper skin tones. I do Amy's makeup quite often, so you got Amy.
I just love it and I want you to do this again. I hope you guys like me too, though. Hopefully you're willing to work with me in the future.
All right, so again, Amy's code is Amy20 on goldenlifetea.com. Get 20% off your whole entire order. And if you want to shop makeup, go to hyperrealpro.com, 20% off your entire order. Oh, you actually do have a makeup discount with Amy20. With Amy20, we're official partners with Viseart, Murad, Caudalie, and a couple other brands. So if you want to shop skincare or makeup and you want to support us in any way, just use Amy20 on hyperrealpro.com. All right, thank you guys, and we'll see you on the Tea and Talking podcast. We'll see you next time. Bye.